Hey everybody, welcome to this edition of Not Playing Magic. If you watched the deck tech before this video, you saw we're playing a mono green Fight Club-ish deck. Um, 7 miracles in the deck between Revenge and Blessings. We have to mull this hand. We're on the draw though, is the saving grace there, so of course we'll mull. This one's not great, but it's serviceable, so we won't mull here. Cool thing about playing Friday night or Thursday night Magic online, sorry. Alright, we're probably going to uh, let that attack once, obviously, and then we'll flash in the Viper next step. The nice thing about playing this is you get to see, for example, decks like this, white-blue. Not a very common deck, but a deck I'm kind of happy that we are seeing here in the Thursday Night Magic. Low entry fee, 2 tickets, you play 3 Swiss pairings. If you win 2 matches, you get 1 pack of AVR. If you win all of your matches, you get 2 packs. So it's a pretty cool little format. We'll go ahead and just bash in with the Geist here, get the 2 damage. We still have Fight Club and Ambush Viper if we need them. Actually, Geist was a good pull there. We need to hit a land next turn or the one after in order to not just kind of stall out. So the nice thing about this is if he has a Silverblade Paladin, okay, he couldn't play it now. Maybe he has like a Tandem Lookout or something is another possibility. I've seen a deck kind of just starting to brew about with blue-white humans, including Tandem Lookout, Herald of War, some things like that. So it's an interesting deck. He's probably got to Dissipate, we're thinking, if he's holding that mana up. We'll go ahead and play out our second Geist and just kind of make this a race. If he wants to Dissipate a Geist, that's fine. There's good value in that. Fortunately for us, if we start hitting mana, the Geist isn't going to be our big win condition here. It's going to be a few of our other spells. So, also, thing to note, playing Prey Upon its sorcery speed. So generally, I like to, if I'm going to be bashing in, I like to bash in and then Prey Upon after. Interesting, our opponent hasn't hit another creature. It could just be sort of some like kind of weenie pump control deck. Not too sure. Okay, so now we're getting to the point where we really need to hit a land. Obviously we still win in a race here. I think we're going to go ahead and potentially kill off the champion with our flash. We'll see if he's got a... I don't know what he could be playing at this speed here. Okay, Peel's fine. He probably wanted to peel off his champion before he played a couple of creatures out with it, so that's okay with us. Let's see. I think if he's got another... let's think about if he's got another Dissipate, what we want to do. I think we want it to snag the Geist, actually. Maybe not. Maybe that's wrong. No, there's a chance we do. Alright. We want to get our Fight Bear through. We want to get our Death Touch Fight Bear combo linked up. So, alright. And here's where the good old champion pump starts coming in, I feel like. Alright, drawing a couple cards. Nothing wrong with that. So this is a cool Thursday Night Magic deck. Tell our opponent. Cool deck. Let him cruise through. So we are pretty land screwed here. And now we're going to slowly start getting behind in the race, especially if Delver gets up in the air. That would be very bad for us. Okay, so not hitting a land there means we're just going to flash in our Viper and hope to kill his champion. We don't really have another choice. So what are we going to probably not be able to get to here? Hard to say. I like all these cards. Wolfear's the farthest away, though. So if this Delver flips, not good for us. Okay, so he's also got to dissipate. Eee. I guess we make him use it. He's still got the mana up to dissipate, so this is very bad for us. We'll make him use the dissipate. But still don't like where this is going. 3 dissipates in his first 16 cards. Not good for us. We're on an absolutely terrible clock. Yeah, that's not going to be too much of a miracle for us here. Okay. We have one more turn to figure this out. We'll get out our Fight Bear and go from there. We'll see if he plays another human. If he does, we probably actually have to block. If he has a peel, I don't know if he would use it. Jeez. 3 mass appeals, 3 dissipates. Alright, we've learned our lesson. Don't play, don't play the 2-land hand. Alright, got it. And you always say, oh, well, I should have drawn, you know, by turn 7, I should have drawn into my lands, but that's hardly ever the case, so. I think we're just done on board. There's really no combination of things we can get in with. He's got 7 left besides the... Alright, there's our final 4. Still does nothing for us. We'll go to the board. Don't think there's anything to actually bring in here. None of this stuff's going to matter much, so I think we like our original deck. We'll just submit and go. We'll play first. And hope we see some forests. Okay, this hand's okay. We'll not mull it, but... If our opponent plays out the champion on his first turn here, then we'll wait for it to attack. He's going to be summon sick either way, so we'll wait to the end of our opponent's turn. To note, though, that our opponent does have Peel from Reality, which is kind of brutal. We'll go ahead and flash out our Viper here. Yeah, we'll take the damage here. This card's going to be too much to hold in hand with another one already. So this is good. We'll get in for 7. Alright, you have to block there, buddy. So we'll go 1-7. I'm sure that's what it'll suggest. Yep. Okay, so this is actually fairly good for us right now. I do enjoy playing this Miracles deck, and it's kind of, I know it's a gimmicky deck, but there's still a good feeling about just cracking a Miracle and kind of, you know, feeling boss about it, so. Alright, we'll see what we run into here. Um, let's see. I think we're going to actually play out this villager. Because if our opponent lets it flip, then we can go ahead and play our Revenge of the Hunted next turn and clear its board again. However, if his Delver gets up in the air, that's not a good spot for us to be in, so... We're going to hope that he doesn't have a play. Got a Cloud Shift out of it. Okay. Still probably swing in with his Delver. Maybe Peel here. Okay, he's got an Apprentice. That's fine. If we hit a mana, we'll play our Revenge of the Hunted on our Death Touch. See what he wants to swing in with. We'll let him swing in with anything he chooses, so... Yeah, we'll take 5. So, a mana would be the absolute nuts here. That's not bad. However, we may want to distribute our Blessings of Nature on this turn. But we may also want to do that next turn. Yeah, I think we still have one more turn left in us. Either way. Actually, you know what we can do? We can kill his Delver right now. Before he has a chance to Cloud Shift it. Oh no, we can't. We don't have the mana for it. Sorry, I thought we had the mana to regen and cruise through, but we don't. So we'll just go ahead and pass the turn through. We're not going to attack with anything. So knowing that he has Cloud Shift in hand doesn't really mean much to me. If he wants to peel, he can. Right, he's going to take the draw. What does that draw? Well, it actually draws him 4 cards. That's great. If he'd hit the mana, then he probably could peel if he felt like it. It looks like he just really wants to hit that mana and get rid of our Wolfear here. Okay, so he's gathering some more folks for his town. That's fine. He can swing in with Delver here, and we actually don't mind. Because on our next turn we can prey upon the Delver out of the sky if we feel like it. He has no Dissipate mana up, which is bad for him. Oof. I still think the Prey Upon's the best move here. Clears his board a little bit. But if we bring out the Wolfear... Oh, this is tough. If we kill the Delver, he's got no real attack, though. I think we want to do that while he doesn't have the Cloud Shift mana up, so... yeah. We'll see how many of the guys he wants to give us. If he wants to try to kill it, I don't think he will. I think he'll just chump us with one. Okay. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and regenerate this guy. And then we'll prey upon his Delver down while he doesn't have Cloud Shift mana up. Alright, buddy. Nice thing is we can still tap our villager for another Wolfear regen if we need it. Alright, well this is interesting at least. We really need to hit 1 mana in order to feel pretty good. Alright, that's still fine for us. If we hit the mana here, I think we just win outright. He's got a ton of cards in hand, but I don't think it'll matter. Alright. See what he discards. Probably pitches a massive... No, who knows what he'll pitch, actually. Yeah, that'll work. Go ahead and play that out and flip him. So that bought us a little bit of time. We'll let him take the Garrick here, I think. Yeah, the Garrick's not going to be the one that wins us the game. I don't feel like trading my team off so that he doesn't kill our Garrick. I'd just rather get in. Because if we get the Revenge of the Hunted, we win. That's just counting on us getting 1 mana. He definitely has a Dissipate in hand, though, which is something to consider. He's got a lot of cards in hand. I don't like this. Alright, I don't think he can pay that. We'll see what he bonds with. Probably the Mentor. Or one of the humans that's swinging on this turn. He did tap out though, so if we hit the mana, we win. Actually, let's see how much toughness he has. This is going to get interesting. Okay, so he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 toughness. To trample over with 6 power. Alright. Well, it'll be interesting at least. But we absolutely must hit our land. I know we've been saying that now for, what, 15 turns? But yeah, actually, what turn is this? 7. So he'll get our Garrick. We knew that. It's just attacking us outright? Okay. Alright, so he's going for an alpha swing next turn, I guess. For goodness sakes. Well, let's see. We may play out the Geist and make a wolf. Our opponent could have Appeal from Reality, though. Is there a way we can distribute these tokens now over the Viper and the Avenger? No, there's nothing that really forces a good block there. I think we still have to play one more turn for the trample. Or we could play out the Silverheart, but then are we just dead? Yeah, I think we need the 2 creatures here. This buys us another turn. But our opponent still has Dissipate mana up. We'll see what he chooses to do. We still can regen if he attacks in with either of the 2 lifelinkers. Alright, that'll work for us. So we can try to sneak out the Revenge, or we can make him waste a counterspell on some other things, which I think is actually the best play here. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and... do we want to break the Geist just yet? If he just lets us attack in, we still have the protection we need. That's probably okay. Let's see if he wants to bite on it. No, he doesn't. Cool, so... we might have a fog of some kind, or I don't know what he's doing. We know he's got a Cloud Shift, though, for what that's worth. So what we're going to do here is make our wolf. He still can't fly over us or get around us in any way. Maybe he's got a Terminus in hand, which could be... I think once he sees this, though, he'll maybe dissipate it. I think we want him... We're going to give him a chance to dissipate even another spell here, I believe. Because we need to win on the Revenge of the Hunted. Alright, we'll pair him up here. Okay. So, looks like we're in an okay place. We'll pair out our Blessings of Nature. If he has the Terminus, though, it's pretty poor for us. He's got another Gather. We'll auto-yield to this. We kind of want him to tap out here, because if we hit a mana, we win. Okay, so he does not have Dissipate mana up, to note. And if he plays one more of these, he absolutely won't have Dissipate up. And he's keeping Dissipate mana up. Right. Oh, no he's not. Just wants a ton of Townsfolks. That's fine. I still think that we trample over almost all these things. Yeah, we're still fine. Just gonna have a Gather the Alpha swing if we don't hit a mana. It'll be interesting. We kind of hope he decides to swing into us a little bit here, actually. A Delver, for good measure. Okay, this is still fine. Like I said, if we hit the mana, we just win. We'll give our opponent the smiley face yet on that. Alright. Alright, so let's see if we can mize out the win with a mana. That's not it. Son of a jerk. Well, we're just going to need more creatures out, I believe. Let's see, we can get 2 more creatures on board right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, no, we're going to be okay on the Garrick shoot-off. How could I forget that? Wait, but we don't have any creatures in the graveyard. The trample should still be enough. We'll go ahead and bless out the nature. I think. Yeah, that's more damage. Let's make sure we're going to have enough. If we actually get the trample off this, yeah, we're fine. So we'll see. Creature you control can trample, and the X doesn't matter. Okay. So this should do it, if everything has trample. Yep. Let's see. 8, 10, 12, 14, 22, 25. Okay. That got pretty close there. I still don't think we have anything worth boarding in here. Maybe a Mayor, since this is kind of a slowly playing out game. Yeah, I'll put a Mayor in for a Viper and submit like that. Everyone on this this event probably hates us right now, because I'm sure that most of the games are just over. Yeah, there's like 3 games left, and we're one of them. Okay. Well, we'll be playing on the draw, which is still fine. Our opponent may actually... Okay, here's another hand we can't keep. Our opponent does choose we have to mull. No, we have to mull again. Alright. It's a hand that at least does something, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty bad for us, especially once that gets off. Flies over and just kills our Garrick. That's at least a little bit for us, though. Alright, we may have to end up slow playing this a little bit here, which is not where you want to be with, 10 minutes left in your 1-1 match. So we did not hit his Delver on this turn, that's great. If he wants to swing in, we'll let him. Actually, if he has another Delver, though, then we just have cake on our face. We're not really going to have the mana to use this. But I think we still take. If he doesn't put anything on the board, then we'll just attack in also. Okay, that's good. Alright, so we can flash in on our next turn and then follow up with a Garrick and start making wolves, probably in this case. We'll see if he hit his sorcery. Only a matter of time in that deck before he does, with all the gathers and dissipates and mass appeals. So one thing I've noticed is our mull strategy is not doing us any good. Or rather, our 22 lands, our half-land Scorn Villager theory. Don't know if that's going to hold true. I still like it, but especially in a mono deck. Alright, we'll keep trading off with that, that's fine. We'll see if he missed his land drop. Okay, looks like he did. Swing through again, and we'll flash in our Wolf here on his turn. And then play our Garrick. And if the Delver hasn't flipped on turn 4, we're in a really good spot. Alright, so this is pretty good for us. Especially if he doesn't have a play. We'll get our Garrick out and just start making wolves. So this is actually going quite well. Now we have Fight Bear regen combo up, so we can roll with that. Looks like he's in a little bit of trouble. Even if he dissipates here, we'll just get our second villager out also, so. If he doesn't have a play next turn, he's dead on board to the wolf we're about to make. We'll see if he dissipates here. Expect him to, and then we'll just play the other. Okay, so it looks like he just might be dead. He got mana screwed not getting his white source. So anyways, green, miracle fight, miracle, round 1 win. Catch you guys in round 2.